I got a movie which I got for $1, and it's called. If I can, I really hate this shit, but I'll rip the plastic. Fuck it. Movie called the original Thorny and by home video release of The Deadly Intruder, and I know you can't see the cover very well. I mean, someone out there is watching you. Don't unlock your door. The Deadly Intruder. The Deadly Intruder is more famous for having Danny Bonaducci in it, getting his ass thrown into a TV. Yeah. Then the Deadly Intruder is kind of low budget slasher horror flick. An escapee from a mental institution is on the prowl, leaving behind him a trail of victims. He will not stop until he captures the beautiful girl Jessie and subjects her to his own strange behavior. The peaceful summer community is now terrorized by an unknown butcher. The police furiously work to find this deranged killer. He continues to stalk and slay each innocent victim in his own gruesome style. This suspense thriller, in the Hitchcock tradition, sustains the cold chill that creeps slowly up your spine until the twisting plot reaches its shocking conclusion. The identity of the killer is revealed to the amazement and horror of everyone. But will another deadly intruder escape? From the reviews I've heard, it's got the first half, the first like 10 minutes is really good, and then it like goes down from middle and gets boring and lame and dull, and then the climax and the ending is just lame. But I don't care. I got it for $1, so I really can't complain. So yeah. Next, I got a movie that I know Effrey wants me to review sometime, and I think I might. This is a film that is only on DVD. It's only on VHS. It's not on DVD. Whoops. Reversed. The Night Stalker. No, I'm not talking about Kolchak, the Night Stalker. That freaking movie about weird whatever serial killer movie. The Night Stalker, which actually stars Charles Napier, bad guy from Murdoch from Rambo vs. Blood Part 2, as a good guy. Like the very interesting turn for his character. He usually doesn't play good guys. And it also has Robert Z'Dar in it. And so it's got Robert Z'Dar in it. And basically, you'll only see him once. Experience frightening danger in the dark with Charles Napier, Rambo First Blood Part 2, John Goff, The Buddy Holly Story, Michelle Reese, 16 Candles, when the night streets fall prey to the violent curse of the Night Stalker. It's night in the city. The office workers and shop owners have long since gone home. Now the creatures of the dark emerge. Pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, and street gangs, all stalking their territory in the shadows of the night. But among them is a stranger, a diabolical fiend, growing stronger with every woman he kills. Gruff Detective J.J. Stryker. That's just an awesome name, J.J. Stryker. It just screams badass. Is assigned to hunt down the bloodthirsty Night Stalker before he can kill again. As Stryker doggedly scores the city, armed with a single clue, the trail of brutal murders leads into the bizarre agent sector, where he learns that the killer gains inhuman strength by absorbing the lives of his prey. Stryker gets closer. The Night Stalker gets stronger, as each prepares for the inevitable, a savage battle that will leave only one survivor. What's crazy about this is the movie was released in 1986, same year that Cobra came out, and what's funny about it also is that the main bad guy is called the Night Stalker, and the main bad guy in Cobra is called the Night Slasher, so it's pretty close, but I don't know if they ever thought, they probably might want to call him, let's call him the Night Stalker. Oh, it's confusing the Kolchak, But this movie, I got it because it looks curious. I'm curious about it. As soon as I read he absorbs their lives of his prey, I'm like, well, this might be worth a watch. And then they're like kind of like that, so, it's original Lightning video release, and honestly, I think it looks like it might be decent. It's not easy to find either, from what I've heard. So, there. Next, I got a movie that I'm going to review in depth sometime, because it's part of the Fangoria 101 Unheralded Horror Films. Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Original Paramount VHS release. Jessica goes to the Connecticut countryside for some rest following her release from the institution where she has just recovered from a nervous breakdown. She arrives with her husband and a friend, but the three find little relaxation Instead, they become entangled in a creepy tale of supernatural which involves murder, an attempted drowning, a seance, disappearing bodies, vampires, and constant torment for Jessica. Her marriage is strained. She hears voices, and she can't escape the mental turbulence which haunts her. For there really is something after Jessica. If you read that synopsis, you're like, whoa, seances, disappearing bodies, a drowning, vampires. Okay, might be good. And look at that little zombie vampire witch lady coming out of there too, at the back. So, yeah, I mean, I'm scared Jessica to death. Why not? Why not try that out? So, yeah, scared Jessica to death. Next one's a movie that I know was only on VHS. And I think Prowler or Killer Party uploaded the trailer for this. Film called The Dark Ride. Original media VHS release. A psychotic killer is making a game out of murder. Starring James Luisi, Susan Sullivan, Martin Spear, Hillary Thompson, and John Carlin. Somebody's playing cat and mouse with murder. To the psychotic killer, it's just a game. A murder's catch me if you can. To the beautiful young girls who are being savagely mutilated, it's a game at which only they can lose. James Luisi, Norma Ray, The Rockford Files, and Susan Sullivan, It's a Living, Rich Man, Poor Man, stars a small-town cop and his mistress in a pursuit of a brutal, demented killer. The investigation turns into a nerve-shattering game of cat and mouse as the killer arrogantly flaunts the murders and his ability to elude deception. Now, I would be able to read the last part of the synopsis, but Blockbuster Video put the stupid little sticker on it. So, Blockbuster Video. Still, it's $1, and it's original media release. As you can see, it opens up like this. Ooh, I love these. Opens up like that. Yeah. Love this. I love these VHS releases. It's got the silver labels. Silver media label of The Dark Ride. So, there we go. The Dark Ride. Which I hope is better than Dark Tower. That movie's a dick! And some idiot actually uploaded it on YouTube. So, it's another movie that could be a fan commentary. The Dark Tower. Next I got the original, it's not original release, but the best film release of George A. Romero's Knightriders. What's crazy about this movie is that it's 147 minutes long. My response to that after I first saw the running time, I'm like, what the fuck? 147 minutes long about freaking guys riding around on motorcycles and jousting with motorcycles? Why is this 147 minutes long? What are you, high, George A. Romero? What were you trying to do? Turn this into a mini-series? Maybe that's what you should have done. Let's split it into a couple episodes, a show or something. Make this a show, 30-minute intervals or whatever. 147 minutes? You kidding me? This isn't fucking Dawn of the Dead. I mean, I understand Dawn of the Dead is long, but this is like, I mean, it's interesting. I know Tom Savini stars in it, so, it just looks interesting. I mean, I got it because of $1 again, hold on to their handlebars. There's never been another movie like Knightriders. George Romero strikes again with this captivating cult classic of modern bay bikers who look and act like Knights of the Round Table. Fierce fighting on roaring steel steeds prove who is bravest, who is strongest, who deserves to be king. Who good faces evil on. Swords drawn. The winner wears the crown. But what if evil wins? So, just check it out, I guess. But it's a long one. It's 147 minutes. That's 2.5 hours. That's like 5 minutes away from possibly being 3 hours long. I mean, really. I mean, dang. Next I got the first film in Stephen King's Sometimes They Come Back. Which is actually, this is not really based on the actual kind of it's complicated. Really, the sequel to Stephen King's Sometimes They Come Back, again, is really more close to the actual novel, which I've heard, but I don't care, because I like Tim Matheson. I think he's a good actor. I really do, and I remember seeing this. Ah, shut up, you stupid mutt! Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I hear it. I hear this damn dog barking all the damn time. Bark! 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 Roof! Roof, bark, roof. You're like, shut up! And in the middle of the night, too. Anyway, this is Stephen King, Sometimes I Come Back. Which, you know, it's... I actually like this one. So, and I actually do like all three films. They're really not that bad. So now I have all of them in the trilogy. You know, they usually do a good job with their screen adaptations. I know Stephen King's like, hey, this isn't as good as but not a short story. You know, screw you, Stephen King. I mean, I think it's a very solid film. I liked it. So, I think it has some sort of elements of Christine at points. You know, evil people in evil cars. But I like it. It's got a good plot, a good. I mean, it's just. I think it's well made. So, sue me. I like Sometimes